Digital nomads who come from abroad and choose Italy as a workplace can obtain a resident permit in Italy. So if you've always wanted to live in Italy, if you've always wanted to enjoy good food, quality lifestyle, you've always wanted to come to Italy, this is an opportunity for you to come and live in Italy. Ciao a tutti, benvenuti nel mio canale, sono Bukola. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Bukola. So in today's video, I will be talking about the new amendment that allows remote workers, digital nomads, to obtain a resident permit to live and work in Italy. Digital nomads who come from abroad and choose Italy as a workplace can obtain a resident permit in Italy. So if you've always wanted to live in Italy, if you've always wanted to enjoy good food, quality lifestyle, you've always wanted to come to Italy, this is an opportunity for you to come and live in Italy. In my previous videos, I've shared the things I love about Italy, and recently I shared the 5 things you need to consider before moving to Italy. So you might want to watch the video because I talked about immigration in Italy, I talked about education in Italy, I talked about the language because English language is not the official language in Italy. In Italy we speak Italian, Italiano. I also talked about the Italian culture, Italian etiquette, and I also talked about the Italian bureaucracy because in Italy paperwork can take a very long time. Before you move to Italy, there are a lot of things you need to consider. You need to do a lot of research. There are things that you need to know before you leave your country. You need to do a lot of research. Yeah, you need to research a lot to learn about Italy, the culture, the visa documents, immigration, which is very, very important. Are you coming to Italy to work? Are you coming to Italy to school? There are many people who are moving to Italy just because Italy is very peaceful. So there are a lot of things you need to research about. You need to research about the city you want to move to. Can you afford the rents there? Because rents can be so expensive in big cities. So do you want to live in the cities, or do you want to live in a city, or you want to live in a countryside? So there are things that you really need to consider. So I'll be leaving a link in the description box, so I may leave a card right here so that you can watch the video. Maybe you might want to watch the video first before watching this video. You might want to watch it after. So I'm going to leave a link in the description box, and I'm also going to leave a card right here. So Italy is a very beautiful country. Italy is beautiful, and what can I say about Italy? There is a lot to say about Italy, even if every country has its pro and cons. So Italy has its pro and cons too. Italy is a very beautiful country, and it is surrounded by an incredibly rich heritage and natural beauty. The cost of living in Italy is quite okay. It's quite okay, despite the fact that the economy is not in its best shape right now. But you know, the cost of living is still okay. In Italy, public education is free. Public education is free. In my recent video, I talked about the educational system in Italy, and you might want to watch it to learn more about the educational system in Italy. And Italy has extremely good hospitals and healthcare. The healthcare is almost free, almost. So, but in some cases you might get some medical, or what I call it health, so you can get some medical exemptions where you don't have to pay for almost all your visits. Okay, so this depends on your your income, or maybe if you are unemployed, you get a medical exemption. If you are pregnant, you get an exemption as well. So let's talk about this new amendment in Italy. So with the Decreto Sostegni Ter, an amendment was approved which officially introduces the figure of the digital nomad into the Italian legal system. So according to the amendments, digital nomads are citizens of a third world country, even though I don't like the term third world. I don't like that term, but it's okay. So who carry out highly qualified work activities through the use of technological tools that allow them to work remotely, autonomously, or for a company that is not resident in Italy. So if you work remotely with the use of a computer, you can apply for this permit of stay. Yeah, you're qualified for it. So all you need is an entry visa. So when you get to Italy, you go to the immigration office to request for this particular resident permit, which is for a period of 1 year. And this resident permit can be extended to another year, for another extra year, and it is also extended to your nuclear family. So if you have a spouse, if you have dependent children, it can also be given to them. So you can bring your spouse, you can bring your dependent children if you are qualified for this resident permit. Please forget the background noise, okay? So the important thing is that you need to obtain the health insurance in Italy. It is compulsory, so you need to get the health insurance, which is going to cover any form of risk. Additionally, you need to keep in mind that you are required to comply to the tax and contribution obligations. Yeah, so keep that in mind. You have to pay taxes, you have to pay any type of contribution here in Italy. Another requirement is to get a suitable accommodation. Yeah, you need to get that, and adequate income as well. They need to see that you are earning an adequate income and you have a clean criminal record. That one is also necessary. So note that this is valid for only non-European citizens. So if you work as a freelancer, you work for a company, you can apply for this resident permit. Another thing you need to keep in mind is that the company you work for doesn't have to necessarily be in Italy. So the country you're working for might be in the UK, America, and you can still come to Italy and you can still live in Italy and obtain the resident permits. Okay, so that's it for this video. It's a short one. I just wanted to talk about this resident permits, and if you have any question, you can always leave it in the comment section. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification, so that you'll be aware when I post updates about this amendments, and when I post things about Italy, because I post videos about Italy. I post videos about my life here in Italy as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Grazie, ciao ciao.